What's up, everybody? My coffee cup is very full. I'm being very careful. This is probably going to be the shortest video I've ever put out on my channel regarding AD2L content. We have one series to go over. It's a best of 3 between Ankeny and LemonSnowCones. It is the semifinals of Season 30 AD2L Archon League. I realize that there may be people watching these videos that aren't in the league that would potentially want to join, so I want to do a better job of explaining what the league is in future videos, just including this is AD2L or Archon League, so the cap you could be is Archon 5 to play. It's going to change around a little bit next season, which should start in about a month now, probably a couple weeks. The only game I'm going over today is the semifinals, like I said. Ankeny got knocked down to the lower bracket, I want to say 2 rounds ago, by Volcel Collective. LemonSnowCones lost to Volcel Collective in the upper bracket semifinals, and now they are playing each other in the lower bracket semifinals. This was a best of 3. Yeah, as soon as my Dota opens, I can start doing replays, but first I can go to Dota Buff, and I can check on the maps here. Boom. I hope my Dota just doesn't crash. That would suck. No, we're good. Alright, game 1. Ankeny went with Wraithkane. This is a hero. Before I get into all this, obviously, I think I'm going to take my time on this. We only have one series. Probably include some extra videos, extra clips if it's a good game. Try to show some more team fights. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, Wraithkane. This is a hero. Halfway through the start of the season, it was the Sven meta, right? And then on a Thursday night, the new patch got released. And basically everyone played on a new patch, and that patch is what we are living in now. Wraithkane has been a hero that's been really good. He just got nerfed not too long ago, still rocking a 54% win rate. I think it's actually gone up since last week. They went with Sniper, who I think is not good. 49% win rate, not bad. I've seen worse get picked. Jakiro is one of my favorite supports. I think this patch is one of the all-time most picked heroes in AD2L across all leagues, all divisions. Clockwork I like, especially if you pair it up with a wave clearance support like Jakiro. And then they went with Axe, so this is a really aggressive lane. I'm not sure how good it is. I think if you get a good harassing support, you can bully these guys out of lane. Overall, not bad. I think decent lanes. SnowCones went with a mid Ember Spirit, a carry Juggernaut. I think Ember, 46% win rate. So Ember's not in a good spot right now. And Jug, I think, is in a good spot with 50, almost 4%. Rubik is not in a good spot with 46%, but I think Rubik's one of those heroes where if you have someone that's good, he's automatically good, because every spell he steals from the enemy team's heroes, if they pick good heroes, then Rubik's going to be a good hero. So 46% win rate, I think that's just because he's a relatively harder support to be good at. They went with a Phoenix, I assume 5 position. Yeah, Phoenix 5 position. I think Janked is the 5 position and Disconnect goes to 4. Could be wrong, could be backwards. Looks like it is backwards down here if I look. Looks like Rubik was the 5 and Phoenix is the 4. I like that a little bit less. I think I would have liked the 5 position Phoenix, 4 position Rubik. You don't have great wave clear here unless this guy gets a shard, which he did. So I guess it's not bad. You just have those fire spirits up all the time. You can clear waves with 2 fire spirits basically. And then they they picked a 3 position Doom. I think this Doom hero is not good. This is the second week in a row I've seen SnowCones pick Doom. I don't think it's good. They must know something I don't. It's only got a 45% win rate, which is really bad. You get heroes like Wraithkane with a 55% win rate, almost 54%, and it's like the best hero in the patch. You get heroes like Doom with a 45% win rate, and it's like probably one of the worst heroes in the patch, I would assume. But they must know something I don't. This is the second week they've picked it first phase as well. Maybe it's just Snap's comfort hero. I don't know. Let's see. I think these guys have way better lanes. I think they should win the laning stage. I actually don't know how that matchup is, Sniper versus Ember Spirit. I actually think Ember Spirit's not bad against them, but I could be wrong. I'm not a mid player, I'm a support player, so could definitely be wrong here. You got good initiation here, good, not great team fight, but decent team fight. They have the Egg and Doom, so I'm going to give them the edge in team fight. I think I would have liked to see this Rubik have more farm priority. He had got a Glimmer Cape at 30 minutes. Arcane Boots at 18. If he had gotten something way quicker, I mean, Phoenix only got a Yule, so they must have lost lane stage pretty hard, I would guess. No, they won. They drew and won. Wow. So actually the lanes went the opposite way I thought they would. I don't really love this sniper. I think Ember is good against sniper. I think Jug's in a pretty good spot. I actually think they have decent... I just don't like this Doom. I think we go with Ankeny's draft. I don't really like the Doom. I think this draft's decent comparatively to this draft. I think I like Ankeny's draft a little bit better. Yeah, that'll be game 1.
And into that bottom lane. Mid lane. Sniper slowly pulling ahead in the farm. It's definitely sniper favor, managing it well. With between the headshot and shrapnel, can definitely control the waves pretty well. I'm missing top of Juggernaut running down the axe. Probably using the axe, farming the jungle, trying to steal the farm from this Juggernaut, but you need to be careful, Juggernaut. You may have your team, but axe hurts. Axe falling low, getting the Omni slash off onto the Axel. Axe low. Can they get the Juggernaut kill? They cannot. Jakiro going to fall again. Looks like a slow burn maybe. Yes, the last right click. Sniper trying to run, but Sniper, you are not getting away here. Double kill for Tar. Either Maelstrom or Battlefield, just a farming item. I don't know. Not a core player.
Preach. Same.
Could be getting caught as they're smoked up on Ankeny. I feel like they should have gone, but no, they're going to catch the Rubik. Juggernaut actually getting caught out, called, stunned. Can they get him locked up and gone? Rubik buying back, but no TP.
What are you doing, the Jakiro?
Jakiro doomed. I think you wanted that.
Yeah.
Axe, not Jakiro, but Jakiro. Axe, what are you ticking down from? Just Axe taking mad tick damage. Ultra kill for the Wraith King.
Holy shit. Good dodge by the Ember Spirit there. Unfortunate.
Juggernaut, you need to be careful. Come on, give the Wraith King a rampage. Nope, he's going to get thrown to the side. Another buyback on the Phoenix. I think this game 1 is, aside from that word, even if this game was even right now, I still think I give it to Ankeny. Just later this game goes, the Wraith King scales better into late game. Looks like he's going to lose his first life here. See if this causes a fight or they just let him run. Looks like they're going for this Wraith King. They want to kill. Axe getting doomed up. Wraith King going to fall. Axe alive? I'm not sure how that happened. But the burn, the doom. Sniper just doing work, getting the axe, and Sniper going to pay here. Can he get the... Oh, he has Aegis. Oh, that's where my brain missed. Good timing on that Fire Spirit, but the Sniper is doing well for himself. He's going to get out here. Yeah, I told you, that's just a good item, you know? He needs a little bit more mana to quickly pop a Culling Blade. He's got it. Sniper actually, you know, a lot of trouble here, but no detection or vision on the side of LSC. Now who's in trouble as Ember caught out in the stun, getting chain stun silence. He is just gone. Jakiro getting doomed, but Doom
not having detection there, I think, is
Sniper and, or not Sniper, Ember and Doom. Wraith King
could be their downfall.
Up, but he is fine. Axe, you did not want to do that. You don't. There's finally an ult by the Phoenix, but you know, I think Wraith King's actually just going to dodge that technically by being dead. Jakiro or Phoenix, dieback on the Phoenix, buyback on the Juggernaut. I think this could be very close to the game. This is probably the game, SnowCones. I don't see you defending this. Axe going off, Sniper wailing on people in the back lines. There goes the Doom. There are no buybacks. Any of these heroes, they have all been expended. Rubik going to be the next to fall. Ownage.
We got game 2. I think I said he was Wraith King was nerfed, but that happened on Friday. I think this game happened on Thursday. So I think anything about the patch does not apply for this week, but it will apply for the championship. So ignore that comment I made. But what reminded me of that is SnowCones picking up Outward Destroyer. I know he got some nerfs. I didn't really look at it because I don't really play that hero too much. But I know he got some nerfs. Then they went with a Faceless Void. What's this? Now it's a 52. It was like 36% at the start of this patch, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now it's at 52, which means it has to be even higher because it brought the win rate up. So that's a lot. Void is, again, a 45% win rate hero. I don't think he's that good right now. I don't think he's bad because Chrono, I feel like, can always just single-handedly win a team fight. It's just one of those spells where if you pop it and you have good team coordination, you can just win the team fight. So, yeah, I don't mind it. They went with a Distant Echo. I think he's the 5, though. So it's an Earthshaker, but is this a 5-position Earthshaker? Okay, that cannot be good. Anytime in the laning stage, Dota buff puts your hero in Fountain, that probably means you died a lot. I'm kind of nervous. They went with a Janked Snapfire. No, Distant Echo had a fine priority here. Look, he had a 20-minute Echo Saber. Last game he had, or Blink Dagger. Last game he had a 30-minute Glimmer Cape, and now Janked had nothing this game, which I don't think is a terrible. Like, I guess Shadow Shaman's been played in the 4, so people are giving him more farm priority. 53% win rate, not bad. What's this? I think Earthshaker is probably one of the best heroes in the patch. With his Shard, he didn't get the Shard this game. I don't know if he had enough farm to get it, but it's so good. And the fact that, like, with Earthshaker you can walk over Tusk Shards, you can walk through Nature's Prophet, whatever his Q is called, I can't remember, just because, like, the bug of it. Like, the Shard on Earthshaker is so good. You can lock people down forever. It's so good. And they went with an offlane Clinks. I really don't like this at all. I feel like so in this lineup as it is right now, you have no one to soak up damage. I like the Outworld Destroyer pick. I like the Shaman pick. The Void is meh. The Earthshaker I like, but then, like, I feel like the draft is ruined with this offlane Clinks. And I could be wrong. It looks like he didn't have a terrible game. It looks like he was the highest net worth on their team, but I think that's just the issue. I think, I don't know. Maybe it was a counter pick. I haven't looked at the other team's draft yet, but I think you just lack. Your initiation here is a Blink Echo, which you'd rather counter initiate on because they group up more when they're fighting someone. A Chronosphere, which you don't really want to lead with because then your team's a little bit behind. Again, you'd rather counter initiate on. I'd almost rather like an Axe, a Clockwork. Underlord would be really good just to soak up damage. Underlord actually would have been great for them here, just to put into Chrono as percentage-based damage. Centaur, I think, is really bad this patch, right? But he would be not a bad pick for this draft if we're just looking at composition-wise, not necessarily this patch-wise. So I don't really like this offlane Clinks, but I could be wrong. Ankeny went with Wraithkin again. You know, it's a really good hero. They went with a Storm Spirit mid. I think Storm Spirit's okay. What's his win rate? 48%, 49% almost, so not really in the best spot, but again, it's not a terrible pick. I think you can't really go wrong with the Spirits right now, although I guess Ember Spirit's not in a good spot. Void Spirit, for instance, I think is so good. I really like the spot Void Spirit's in. Oh, and they went with the Underlord. They definitely couldn't pick up the Underlord here. But, I mean, Underlord almost a 55% win rate hero. This hero just soaks up damage. He does percent-based damage. He can clear waves really well. And that's another thing this draft kind of lacks. All you have is Shaman who, as I've talked about in my past videos, is kind of like a C-tier wave clear. You can use your Shock, but then you have to individually right-click all the creeps in order to kill the wave. And Underlord, you just put your Q down and they're basically dead. Nyx Assassin, I think, is in a good spot. He had Break before they took it away. He's really good against OD, right? Because you just mana burn him and it does a bunch of damage. So I don't hate that. Yeah, they first picked OD and then they insta-picked the Nyx Assassin. So I don't hate that at all. I actually like that. Bane, I don't think's in a good spot. Almost 50%. Not bad. Was definitely wrong there. I just don't think... Actually, for this, the way this draft is, I don't hate it. Normally, they picked it 8th, so I don't love the pick in that spot in the draft because it's so single targety and there's so many different ways to break it in this draft. There's 2 stuns on Shaman. You have the long range stun on Earthshaker. I'm talking about Bane's ulti. Even Clinks, I guess he got the Orchid, so Clinks would work. I think this patch, you can't be single targety because the way you win games is by pushing lanes and kind of snowballing. And if you're single targety, I don't think you can clear waves fast enough, so you have to rely on your cores to do it, which they have Underlord who can do it, but that's kind of it. I think overall, I like Ankeny's draft again better. I just don't like this offlane Clinks. 52.5% win rate. They probably know something I don't. Just looking at face value, I don't think it's good. I think you lack too much in your team. Like, you have no wave clear. He's probably taken farm away from your other cores. This isn't like a team fighty build, and you definitely look like you go in team fight with the rest of your draft. And this is just a pick off hero, so he doesn't have heroes that can follow up and help him pick off. I think you could have done better with this 23 pick here. Could have picked a better offlaner. They were actually thinking it was going to be a carrier in mid. Interesting. Probably thought an offlane OD. But anyway, yeah, I think I like Ankeny's draft again. That's game 2.
Faceless safe lane. Off lane. I think if you wanted the OD as a core, throw him off lane and a support Earthshaker. I think I would have preferred almost an Earthshaker core and then a support Shaman. Clearly, they disagree. I really don't know what to think of these weird lineup. Really, what the? Getting in on kill top. Looks like they're going for. On who here? We're just going back to status quo. That ward had like half a second left on it. And poor Bane going to pay the price. How unfortunate. Storm Spirit coming top, but this could be the big chrono. If you get the Storm in the chrono, I don't think they know Storm's here. They don't know. I think Wraith King is gonna die, but yep, here comes the chrono. Ziggy capturing his whole team though. That's limiting the damage, but there's the kills. Working out. OD. Just stuns
Missed the stun on Nick's assassin. That was huge.
Killing spree. Nick's going to die here slowly. There he goes. Which they've used a couple times, but that, you know, BKB is not going to save you. Storm actually getting gone on top. Low, can the Clinks finish him? No, they cannot. And now Snapped. Just getting pummeled by this Wraith King. Wraith King getting turned. Storm Spirit trying to sneak in on the backlines, looking for something. This fight is split. Dominating. Wraith King gets a kill. There's the chrono, but you know, there's not a whole lot follow-up here. You need to run now, Jank. Dodge does not be successful. I think this could be. This is definitely a Rax here. This could be GG. I guess doesn't really have a whole lot of anything. You know, they could have swapped. I think Clinks would have done better mid. Theirs would have been better. OD going, see, there's the BKB piercing disables. OD going to fall as Jeebus just sits in the back line. Snap. There's nothing. Ziggy dead, no buyback. Shaman gone, no buyback. You know, Echo, a beautiful Echo Slam there, but you got nothing. If the Echo just went in first, and even if he gets chronoed by Ziggy, I think I'm fine with that. As long as he gets his Echo, he gets a good bet. But the Void is just not doing anything. And why are you hitting the Underlord? Hit the Bane. You did nothing to the Underlord in that. Now taking some mad damage, he's silenced up. BKB popped on the Clinks, but no. You know, I think I also have to give props to Nyx, Storm Spirit. Very on point, especially on a couple of these long-range zips. Nyx, it looks like just falling kind of in the background, but Ankeny looking to end, no buyback on the OD or Faceless. You know, this is game. I don't see how LSE can defend. No Echo Slam off. You know, there they go. Maybe this is how they defend. But you know, there's a Fiend's Grip onto Clinks, and Wraith King just coming back alive, and now Clinks, you know, kind of stuck. And he is going to fall slowly a bit, but there he goes. GG. In everything but name.
Quick little 2-game series for you guys. I pulled a lot of clips from the game just to give you an idea of how the games went. Yeah, well played by Ankeny. Looks like it'll be Ankeny versus Volcel Collective. A rematch of what they did a couple weeks ago. Ankeny knocked him down in 3 games. Or Volcel knocked him down in 3 games. Ankeny did a roster change and haven't looked bad since. So, championship week. I don't know. I know Volcel was thinking about trying to reschedule. I think that's a good idea. Usually best of 3s are tough on a Thursday night, but if you want to do a best of 5 between Ankeny and Volcel, then you should definitely reschedule to the weekend. If it's just going to be best of 3, that's fine on Thursdays. I know at the beginning of the season, Staged had something planned for the championship. I don't know. I know he's had some stuff going on IRL, so I'm not sure if he still plans on doing that. I think I saw R914 or Tyro or someone was planning on casting the game anyway. So there definitely will be a caster. There were 3 casters for that game. There will definitely be a cast whenever the game is. I don't know when it'll be, but it'll either be a best of 3, best of 5 championship. So, yeah, let me do predictions real quick. Best of 3, I think Volcel wins in 3, and a 5, I think Volcel wins in 5. I think it's gonna be a very close series. I could see it going either way. I think Ankeny's been playing extremely well since they did that roster change. I just have to give the edge to Volcel because, you know, they're in upper bracket. They played very well in upper bracket. They are the team that knocked Ankeny down. I have to give them the edge. I could definitely see it going towards Ankeny, but I think it'll be a good series regardless. I think both these teams were top 3 all season long. I think it's gonna be a very good series. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope I gave enough content that it was a decently sized video instead of like 5 minutes. But we'll see tomorrow when I edit. GG's to SnowCones. It was a very good season for them. Once again, they come into Archon League. They've been playing forever, and they finish in like the top, close to the top at the end of the season. So always fun having them in the league. Very good season for them, and yeah, looking forward to the championship. Good luck, guys.